Friday morning, and yeah, so yeah, Sasha's with me. We're gonna head down to the bus station. Today I'm going to the University of the West Indies, and we're gonna continue the digital screen conference. But today we're gonna focus on esports. Let's get it. I'm going to work. All right, so we're on the bus now, heading to Kingston. So she has to go to work. Look at her dimples. Okay guys, so I'm actually here. I'm actually in the theater. I don't know, you can see the background with all the chairs and stuff like that. I'm actually in one of the theaters of the actual, conference that they're gonna have here at UWI, which is the University of West Indies. And they said I'm here early, so they're doing registration in a little bit. So this is a great opportunity for me to get a little bit of rest. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna get some rest. And just register, and then when the conference starts, we'll be covering it. Okay, so we're sitting here, and they're setting up everything. I got my program right here, so we can take a look at all the stuff that they're going to be doing for the day at this conference. I'm really waiting for the esports section. There's going to be a whole segment talking about an unexplored frontier. That's not necessarily true. We've explored that frontier here in Jamaica before, long before even I have. But I think what they're talking about is, having an actual solidified infrastructure. Jamaica has yet to set in place a stable infrastructure for esports, and that's something that I would love to get involved with when they have their talk on it. There's an esports gaming tournament after lunch. Esports gaming is kind of redundant. It's an esports tournament. And then there's the award ceremony, and that'll be done for the day. So let's see how this goes when they are finished setting up and everyone gets here. I'm actually very early. I came here like a whole hour early. But we'll see how this works out.
DSBCON is hosted with the support of the Korea World Bank Partnership Facility and is convened this year under the theme, a strategic and policy framework for acceleration, or accelerating rather. Ladies and gentlemen, the Digital Screen Business Conference is a contemporary conference designed to create a space for industry-focused dialogue between business owners, policymakers, and influencers, industry experts, academics, and other creative sector stakeholders. The conference aims to close the gap between focused commercial-level intervention, the national policy framework, and the overarching strategy necessary for industry growth.
My name is Marjorie Newland. Now, if you look at my hair, you will see that I'm not in your age group, right? However, I have children and grandchildren who are very much into this animation thing, and so am I. And I have to tell you that I have had to suffer through Minecraft every single day of my life, right? So I'm just here this morning to wish you all a very warm welcome and to bring greetings from the YEDI project. And they've mentioned it before, it's a youth let's start again. Youth employment in the digital and animation industries project.
I want to say good morning to Renee Robinson, Film Commissioner, to Marjorie Newland, who is a project manager, to Jeff Rostrom, animation consultant. And do you know that Jeff worked with Disney, and I'm told on Hannah Montana? Do you know anything about Hannah Montana? Hold up your hand. All right. And also Lilo and Sketch. I stand to be corrected, but I'm already standing. We are working now very closely with the government on promoting new niche markets to accelerate growth, but also to improve employment, especially among youths. And so the focus is on the digital industry as well as the animation industry.
All right, my name is Dexter Graham, and I'm an eSports enthusiast. Who here can tell me what eSports is all about?
Esports is when an infrastructure for competitive gaming is built to turn video game playing into a sport.
Exactly. You hear that, guys? So if your mom keeps hitting you to stop playing the video game, to put it down, we're in the area where we can tell her, Mom, this can earn me millions in the future. Right? All right. Well, you can tell her that. After the presentation today, you should be able to tell her that. And if you follow eSports Jamaica on Facebook or on Twitter, you have more information to bring to her. And we also have a website, esportsja.com. But let me just get into the presentation and see if we can get this completed so that we do away with the notion where they say that playing video games is a waste of time. All right? So this is actually a scene from a tournament that was held last year, December, at the Chinese Benevolent Center. And we'll talk about it later on. So it's just to show you that eSports is alive and well in Jamaica. We actually have several entities who have been putting on tournaments since as early as, I think, 2013. But we're just going to highlight some of the recent tournaments that have been put on. First, we have In Control. This is run by Billy Z. Clark, and I'll show you guys him later on. Again, these are some pictures from a recent tournament that was held. These are some players. I think one of them is from Empire Arcadia. We also have Usain Bolt was in the audience. I don't think you can see him from here. He was supposed to come out with a Call of Duty team to compete in the tournament as well. And then we have some racing game that took place there. And as you can see in the top right hand corner, we see JMMB Group as a sponsor. Next we have the Cryptic Championship run by a guy called Jason White. He's been putting on this tournament on a monthly basis. You guys can check him out on Facebook. We have some screenshots from those tournaments. Shout out to all the Yardie gamers in here, or any family members of them. We have prizes being given away to the winners. Repping Yardie gamers again. And just showing you a fully packed auditorium at, I think this was the Shirley Temple Retreat Hotel. Next we have Game Effects, our recent entrant into the tournament arena. They've hosted quite a few tournaments in the past 2 years. The last one, I think, the total prize pool was about 100,000 Jamaican. This is actually Jason White competing in Game Effects tournament and walking away with the Mortal Kombat XL championship. And we have some persons gearing up for the quarterfinals. We also have Clan Pro Circuit. I don't know how many persons have heard of them before, but they've been around since early 2010 or 2011. Now that brings us to what eSports Jamaica is about. I'm the founder and CEO. We actually started in 2013 after watching the League of Legends World Championship. Our mission, or what we're all about, is that we're an organization with a commitment of bringing together persons who like to indulge in the creative, exciting, and rewarding world of competitive gaming. and our mission is to bring competitive gaming to the forefront of entertainment in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. And I'm hoping that everyone here will help us to do that. We actually had our first tournament at Cyberbox Land Center. The team at the time, I think, Get Wrecked, walk away with the $16,000 cash prize. And today we'll be hosting another gaming tournament where the winning team will actually walk away with computer systems valued at over $400,000. Now in closing, as projected, the revenue for eSports will actually grow on a yearly basis. And as you can see, by 2020, or as the girl mentioned a while ago, by 2020, we should have $5 billion in revenue. Now, if you look at the chart on the right, you will notice that there's a 41% that is open to the rest of the world. And my aim or my goal is to ensure that eSports, Jamaica itself, earn their percentage from that 41%. Thank you guys for giving me the time, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Mr. Graham. Please put your hands together for him again, please. Such a full presentation, a wealth of knowledge, lots to come, lots to expect from eSports. Oh, is that a winning team? In both teams? Yeah, both. It was 6 people on from both sides? Oh, okay, I knew that. All right, so, yeah, so
yeah, I know.
Mr. Johnson is going to be making the presentation of $1,000 for your participation in the League of Legends game. I was here cheering. You know, I was here. I think the gentleman, we were all suggesting, Mr. Johnson, for the young man who was crying and who didn't want to leave the game. We wanted to like give him like another $1,000. I don't know if that's like because he was crying. And you can see the passion in his eyes and in his actions, and he wanted to be here and participate. Do you have anything you want to say to them to inspire them?
Okay, guys. So just like the whole point of this is to inspire the next generation to represent Jamaica in eSports, and this is your next generation in eSports for Jamaica.
That's right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Have a good evening. It's Friday. Burger King money. No?
We had some schoolers here who wanted to find out what eSports was for the first time, and they played an actual exhibition game, and I sponsored the schoolers just so they can feel what eSports is actually like, because they're going to be the next generation in Jamaica. And, you know, so now they know what it is. They can go back and tell their mother they made a little bit of money playing video games.
Good job, buddy. You're right here.
Right now, so we have a couple of the corporate people here taking a look at, you know, here at the University of West Indies, how eSports is actually done. Empire Katie actually has a team that's going to be playing here, Amazing Primes. Definitely sponsored them to represent us in the actual tournament, and hopefully they can take home another win for the team. But the entire point is to give people in Jamaica an actual display of what eSports is like and how Jamaica can grow into eSports. So shout outs to eSports Jamaica, shout outs to Dexton for everything he's done to help set this up, because this is his thing. And let's see how the tournament goes.
Seeing as if the AMPM is in prime is too much for the God Slayers, and we have victory through surrender.
All right, guys, so this is the end of the Digital Screen Business Conference. The League of Legends tournament has just concluded.
Yep.
The League of Legends tournament was hosted by
eSports Jamaica.
From Dexton, right?
Yeah, Dexton Graham, eSports Jamaica, you know.
So, and you've been helping to put together the esports infrastructure in Jamaica for how long now?
Actually started from 2013, you know. I started with a website. A couple years after that, I developed a mobile app as well called it eSports Caribbean to kind of reach out to the rest of the markets to get on board with esports. I hosted my first tournament in 2014 at Cyberbox, and then later on I played more of a background role in the scene trying to build the eSportsJA.com website, you know, rally up behind other promoters of esports and trying to get tournaments going on. And because of that, I was reached out or contacted by Doyen from the World Bank to help host and manage this tournament. So it's because of them that we're able to put on this wonderful tournament today. And just the entire setup is what I've been envisioning from day one, with the big screens, the commentators, a big crowd. As much as we didn't have as much persons as we expected today, it still turned out to be, you know, a very good turnout. The competition shows that, you know, we have League of Legends players in Jamaica who can compete on a world stage, and hopefully this will be the building block for everything.
Well, I'm proud of what you've done, man. You know, because ever since Cyberbox closed down, the support in the scene has kind of wavered, but there's still guys out there such as yourself. I saw you put up Clan Pro Gaming, Cryptic Championship, and the rest of the guys. So there's still people out here trying to make it happen for esports in Jamaica, and I look forward to supporting you in any which way I possibly can.
Thanks,
moving it into the future, we gotta get Jamaica on the map. But good job, you know. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out as well.
Definitely. Are we gonna see any more tournaments from you this year?
Well, tomorrow, Saturday, I'm actually hosting an online 1v1 tournament in League of Legends, and look out for something at the end of June. We're coining it the Best in JA, because we want to showcase the talent and show that, you know, there are persons in here who can represent Jamaica and be the best in Jamaica. So stay tuned for that. eSportsJA.com. You can find the details there. You can also find us on Facebook, eSportsJA, as well as Twitter, eSportsJA. So, you know, follow us, give us your support, and help us to build this industry, because we definitely need to get Jamaica a part of esports. Right?
Definitely agree. Follow this man, guys, and don't worry about it. I know what you guys are thinking out there. It was just League of Legends. He does other games, and he knows about Fortnite. He'll get to it. Don't worry about it. Fortnite's coming, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, man,
Fortnite, Call of Duty, all of those games are coming. We have members in the community always asking for it. So, you know, this is just League of Legends is what was enabled today. So we went with that, but we're definitely coming in with more titles. So just look out for it. Best in JA.
Later, guys.